The President of the United States demonstrates consistency. He defends the interests of his country, the United States of America. It seems to us that the President of the United States shows a sincere commitment to the ideas of peace. He is genuinely trying to sincerely help in resolving a number of conflicts on the international stage, regional conflicts. He is sincerely trying to help in resolving the conflict around Ukraine, which is traditionally perceived very positively in Moscow, including by our President Putin. How to negotiate with him. Based on our own interests, based on our national Russian interests, which is essentially what our president does. If there is no threat coming from Europe, then of course no additional protective measures are needed. But if you look at what is happening now on the European continent, in European capitals, then it's hard to imagine that in the foreseeable future Europeans will give up their well, for us, the Russophobic aspirations, militaristic aspirations, and for them to somehow evaporate this militaristic hysteria, I don't see it as possible. Therefore, I do not think that we and our friends in Belarus and allies in Belarus can literally feel completely safe tomorrow. To do this, it is enough to listen carefully for one day to the statements coming from the Baltic capitals, from Poland, from Paris, from London, and so on. Then everything becomes clear. Then it becomes clear how dear the hazel is to us.
I think it's an amazing event because it's genuine. It reflects the contribution of people who, despite efforts, those adversaries who are not only against Russia, but against the peaceful coexistence of peoples in general. People prove the opposite with their daily work, that peace will prevail. The cooperation and interaction are the normal forms of coexistence for states and peoples, each in their own field, in publicism, in journalism, education, science, culture, sports. They say that there is more that unites us than divides us. Look at the aggression beyond our borders. Look at the wild statements, the wild accusations, the absolutely destructive logic in every step. Here, today they honor, congratulate and recognize those people who, in different ways, once again I say, with varying scales of their capabilities, but with soul and an open heart, accept this challenge.